Ciao ragazzi, I'm Chef Roberta, head chef at Pasta Evangelists, and today I got a really amazing special guest, the godfather of hospitality. I got with me today, Silvano. Nice to meet you.
Grazie,
Grazie mille. So today we are here together to talk about your amazing book. It's just available and ready to be bought on Amazon. Do it today. You're going to receive it tomorrow. This book is amazing. Whoever wants to learn about hospitality, this is basically your life in hospitality.
Exactly that.
Fantastic.
Exactly that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I spent all my life in hospitality, so I think I should know something about it.
Oh, I'm sure, Silvano. And thank you so much, because whoever works in hospitality, this is a really good tool. Before we start on the book, Silvano, can you introduce yourself?
I was born just after the Second World War in the northern part in Padua, in a village, but there was not enough space for us to live on the farm, so I had to find myself a job doing something, but there was no money to pay for my studies, so the only thing which I could find was the catering school around, and it was very good because I self-financed my work by going to work during the weekend and at night, the local bar first, and then
Absolutely.
little by little start traveling, then going to Venice and so on. So I paid for my study myself. Mentorship for me is very important. And some mentors who said to me always, never look at the money now.
Yes.
The money will come. Just learn your job before.
Absolutely.
And that's it. So little by little I moved from Italy to France. Then I went in Belgium a little bit, and I told to my mom when I was a junior at the catering school, so I said, look mom, I will go and learn French, English, German, and then come back to work on area, Venice, you know, Padua and Venice is just around the corner. And there will be always a place for a person who speaks languages.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that was my aim. Fortunately for me, I stopped because I went from France, I went to London, and the first job was in Gavroche.
Oh, okay.
And I stayed there till the Gavroche closed in January this year. So I had
It was a long time.
yeah, very long time, over 53 years. I had my P45 after 53 years of work.
Wow.
But you got to say that I retired from actively working in Gavroche about 15 years ago. So I was consultant and still the director of Gavroche. What happened during Gavroche was that we were the first one having 1, 2, and 3 Michelin stars in this country.
Wow.
So all the top chefs, which are now who are somebody work,
They all came at some
through
point.
Gavroche. They all came through Gavroche. I mean, if you Gordon Ramsay, which wrote on top of my book, is one of my boys, which I know Gordon since he was 18.
Oh, I love Gordon
There
as well.
are. So you know, Gordon is. I'm not saying family, but I'm knowing him a lot. Marco Pierre White, Pierre Kaufman, and so on. I mean, name it all, done a stint in Gavroche. One very nice story. I was, you know, before the service, you always do what you would call a little briefing for the staff and so on.
Yeah.
And I was a bit late that day. I was briefing the staff and so on, and I said to everybody, today we got Roger Moore coming, and the boys, all Italian French boys, Roger Moore. I said, you know the guy who played 007? My name is James.
James Bond.
And the guy, top Silvano is me.
Oh.
It was Roger Moore. And if I would have been a hole in the ground, I would have jumped
can
into
imagine.
a flash. But everybody enjoyed that. And the boys behind, which they saw him before me when I was explaining to them. So all the eyes of the boys were looking at him, not at me, because they saw him at the back of me. And that was fantastic.
So, Silvano, we just opened in matter of 3 to 6 months, 3 new restaurants in Greenwich, in Chiswick and Richmond. Despite we have a lot of experience, but we are pretty new to this business. What is going to be your advice? How can we make it? What mistake we need to avoid? And what is going to be the key for successful in the business?
It is very easy. You know, the best successful for any business is to set a standard. Once you set that standard, never go below the standard, but never go higher than your standard. If you go higher than your standard, you got to maintain it higher. And it's very, very bad. When you set it, you got to keep that level. Keep it at that level so the people are coming in for what you can. If one day you raise your standard and the following day you lower it, the people will be upset. If you up your standard, you keep it up, marvelous. But don't change every day. If you keep your standard, if the people are having a pasta here today and go to Richmond and find different, they will not be happy. So try to be equal.
Consistency.
Consistency is the name of the game. And that's my best advice I can give it to you on any sort of life, any restaurant. One of the best things, to the best experience, the small little detail, is to say goodbye to the people when they leave. A lot of places, they give you everything, they give you a good service, and then you pay a bill, and you go out, and nobody say goodbye and thank you. You know, that's for me, is one of the small little details, but you remember that when the people say thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
And a lot of places. Anywhere, they forgot that. You're on the top restaurant, middle restaurant, and the other restaurant is something. You know, you want a welcome, but you want to say also a goodbye.
Absolutely.
And you've got to be there.
Absolutely.
And you know, those small little details, every single day, my best moment is when the person go out and say thank you with a good smile, and they had a good time. For me, I always said, you know, the people in front of the house, we are merchants of happiness. My mom always said to me, meet your guests like you are meeting me. With warmth.
That's amazing.
You know, that's what is service.